And we're back after our little getaway.
We've had a little slight.
We had a little break.
We had a little holiday.
Yeah,
Went to the Bahamas.
it's Christmas time, you know. Sometimes you gotta take a little break.
You gotta take a little break for yourself, you know.
Yeah, you gotta always make sure you gotta put yourself first sometimes.
Work hard, play hard, is that what
Yeah,
they
exactly. Or just work hard to the point where you have no capacity to do anything anymore. And then clear your schedule for 3 days and just sleep. Sleep for 72 hours
Just
straight.
walk around your room aimlessly.
Yeah, just
3 days.
walk around in circles and realize that you really don't have anything outside of your job.
Tell me a bit more about that.
They were all just corporate slaves.
Tell me a bit more how there was no power for 3 days where you live.
Oh, bro, it was so bad. Well, first of all, welcome back to the Goofscast, episode 24, ladies and gentlemen.
24.
24. We're getting up there. We're going. Yeah, so
One more.
Woo!
After 25, we'll go. That's it, and then we're gonna have
that's
some other.
it. Then we're dead.
We're done.
Then we're dead.
We're killing ourselves.
That's it. I wrote it into my contract.
No, after 25, we got a little break and then have a little surprise.
We're gonna have a little surprise. Little surprise coming.
Little surprise.
Get a few upgrades.
Yeah, little upgrades.
Very nice. Yeah. So recently in good old Sydney, we had a mini tornado, which is cool.
That shit cool. That shit
It's
busted.
cool when one of those just like spawns out of nowhere.
Yeah, I had no idea. I don't live in that realm, so I don't live in
the nether realm, so you didn't get any of the weather notifications.
I had to take a fucking nether portal to see
Mine
what
went
happened.
portal back and saw the apocalypse.
I'm glad I wasn't around.
Dude, it was bad. So we had like, also, we don't have tornadoes here ever.
Never.
And all of a sudden, this homie was just like,
Nah, yeah.
"What's up?
I never.
I'm here now."
Because I used to live in this area, and
Never.
Hey,
In what? 22
here's
years?
hell.
Yeah.
Here's little Zeus fucking striking this fucking
Yeah,
area.
literal Poseidon and Zeus just being like, you know what? Fuck these guys, they haven't been through enough.
Never been through shit. Fuck this.
What's that? You've been in lockdown for 2 years, all your friends and family are dead of COVID? Ah, give them a tornado.
How about we just chuck in a tornado for
Oh,
you?
there's been no tornadoes for 100 years? Let's give them one.
I think it's about time.
It's about time. Let's fuck everyone up. It was wild. So it was super localized, like Michael was saying.
No, yeah,
where
I
he
saw
was.
it on I saw it on like a story, and I was even just like, wow.
Yeah, it was
Like I saw like destruction, like fucking fans like falling from like apartment buildings, like
Dude.
the aircon building, like the aircon things.
It was aircon units just flying out windows and crushing people. It was biblical, dude. It was
this is straight from a Bible.
It really was like the fucking 12 plagues of Egypt or something. Like I was at home and it was like,
yeah, you guys didn't fucking slaughter enough pigs, and
we
God
didn't put
was
blood
upset.
above the door, so God took my firstborn.
Yeah.
I was just chilling at home. It was 28 degrees or 29 degrees, boiling hot, summer's day, no humidity, dry air. I'm cooking to death. I'm like, dude, I'm about to have a heat stroke. And then it gets a little windy out of nowhere. It just gets a little windy.
Just a little slight breeze.
Yeah, and I was like, that's a strong bit of wind. I look out at the guinea pig cage. We have a little rat in the backyard, this little guinea pig rat. And I look out and I see his his guinea pig cage start to buckle.
You see him shivering. You're like, you know it's bad. You see the birds fly away from the area.
Yeah. He wasn't afraid of the birds anymore. He was looking right at me from upstairs. He was like, "Get me the fuck
Get
out!
me out!
Come get me!"
He felt it coming. He's like, shit's about to happen.
He's like, "We're about to die." So I'm watching his cage buckle from the top, and I was like, "Oh man, I better go close my windows and stuff." By the time I walk from that end of the house to my end of the house where my room is, just hailstones the size of my closed fist,
fucking
just about this big, just
size of a
giant
fist, pretty
frozen
much.
rocks flying horizontally through the door and smashing into my kitchen. Just look like a fucking Call of Duty server, just like someone's unloading like an M40 in my kitchen.
Someone came in with a fucking M40 just shooting up the fucking area.
It was, and these fucking frozen rocks are going dead sideways. Not on an angle, just like they're shooting at me sideways, hitting me, hitting the
They
glass.
fucking locked target and
Dude, yeah, they were like homing rockets, dude. And I was like, what is happening? So I slammed the door closed. Then the whole house just starts shaking. Everything starts falling apart. I'm hearing people screaming.
go.
I literally started hearing people like blood curdling screams.
Yeah, I fucking came down. This is the first time coming down here since, and I saw there's just fucking branches and trees literally
Dude,
crushed
you should have
down
seen
on
it a
the
week
streets.
ago. It was hell. So for about 90 seconds, I'm just sitting there and I go, thank God I'm a pagan. Like, you know.
Thank
God
God
will
I'm a
protect
pagan.
me
I
in the
prayed to
next
my
life.
God.
Yeah, so I just got on my knees. And
And the guy was like, "Don't worry, dude, you'll be chill."
yeah, you'll be fine, dude. Don't worry, you sacrificed enough to shit. And yeah, so the windows are just getting like smashed with these hailstones. The whole house is shaking. The wind is hurling. I'm watching trees just fly by my window. Just like whole trees getting uprooted and ripped out of the ground.
See, whole houses just like fucking getting ripped off.
Dude, it was like a shitty disaster film. It was like a low budget.
It was like a low budget Sharknado.
storm chase or something. And 90 seconds pass and it's gone. Sun's out and it's hot. I'm sweating again. I'm about to have a heat stroke
It
again.
lasted 90 seconds.
That was it. 90 seconds as it passed over our house. That was it.
And that much destruction happened.
Came outside, 10 power lines down.
Yeah,
How-
well, like a whole area was fucking. The whole power was down.
One of our
Like even houses around here were like just completely down.
we live quite close to a school and this primary school, and one of the houses near there just folded in half by a 25-meter gum tree. Just split in half, right down the middle.
For a 90-second weather fuck.
Yeah, just passed through and just ripped this 25-meter gum tree out of the ground. It's like, just sliced through this guy's house. And I was like, what the like, when I walked outside, I couldn't walk anywhere. There were so many branches and sticks. It was like you couldn't maneuver without like cutting your legs open.
Yeah, I saw like the cleanup team from the council. I was like, damn.
Dude, it was and the two bus stops down the end of my street ripped in half, turned to ash, just completely ripped apart.
The one down at
Yeah, shattered glass, awning ripped off. The one near that little church over there, completely destroyed, ripped out and thrown into the church car park. Gone. Just destroyed.
Damn, man. What is this? That happening too?
Dude, I literally was like,
Fucking Mark Wahlberg comes in. He's like,
the trees are killing us.
trees
dude.
are killing us.
The trees are whispering a sweet nothing.
Yo, Mark, tell us what's gonna happen.
Mark, what's happening?
What's happening?
The trees are like, kill yourself.
Kill yourself. Fucking Rick and Morty, kill yourself.
Hello? Someone there?
Huh?
Huh? Dude, it was seriously wild. Like, I came out, power lines were down, electricity shooting everywhere, power's out, and I was like, oh, so that just happened.
So, fucking 90 seconds of just complete, absolute terror and destruction happened.
And then just the sun was out. No rain, no residue, no storm afterwards, just that. Just came through, destroyed everything, was gone.
It's
And
like
I was like, oh.
it's like Zeus like farted and he's like, hey,
Yeah,
man, sorry about that.
I think he had like a UTI or something.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
like pissed.
Had a
over our
tapeworm or
house,
something. Fuck it.
Yeah, he just took a shit or something and it just destroyed everything.
Just,
And like the second it
just
was
90
over,
seconds on the toilet, just pure liquid shit, and that
yeah,
just
that was it. That was
aimed
the
at
diarrhea.
aimed on your
Yep.
in this area.
Just destroyed everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like the second it happened, I looked over the balcony and the neighbors behind my house, they had a tree just going through like the front of their house, and he was already out there with a chainsaw. I was like, damn, dude, that guy is quick on his feet. He didn't waste a second before he started cleaning shit up. I was like, dude, it just happened. It's been 10 seconds. He was like, I have no tree through my house. Like, I'm gonna clean this shit up right now.
Fucking tree impales. I thought you were gonna say the tree impaled someone.
And he just pulled it
I
out.
thought you were gonna just like, Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Oh,
Oh. Fucking 80-foot tree
that
flies through.
happened. Someone got fucking
Yeah,
bonked on.
so
Bonked on.
yeah, 3 people ended up dying from the storm.
Yeah, one guy died instantly, and 2 people went to.
ICU and didn't make it. Yeah, it was the guy died instantly. He had a pine tree, just like a 40-foot pine tree, just crushed
Fuck.
him. And I went and saw the tree, that did it, and like
Where was it?
it was in North Narrabeen, and near the retirement home.
What
Not North Narrabeen, like mid Narrabeen, near the retirement home.
What the? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like 5 minutes away from the B1. Anyway, dude, the width of this tree. This tree was like, I don't know, it was maybe 4 meters in diameter, and it was just snapped in half, like just snapped.
Just completely cut it
Like
off.
it was, the tree was as wide as the width of this entire room, and it was just cracked right in half.
Holy fuck.
Dude, it really was like the apocalypse.
Yeah, it was.
For 30 seconds.
It was that happening too. It was a sequel.
And it's just, and I know that like there's so many places, like, you know, especially like Florida and stuff, like they get like tornadoes and hurricanes every other week, but like it doesn't happen here.
This
That
shit doesn't
just
happen
came and
here.
no one was prepared for it. It was just like gone.
Bye.
And everyone was like, oh, I guess we're all just doomed.
I guess we're doomed now.
I guess we're doomed. And then the aftermath, dude. This was so funny. So obviously, 10 power lines down in our street alone. Probably, I don't know, probably 1,000 down over the whole area.
Yeah.
So we had no power. And the storm came through at like 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon.
And everyone converted into ghouls.
And everyone just became like, we were all like hollowed out ghouls. We were all like pale, like caved in chest, like
You walked
like,
you just walked into a new location from Bloodborne.
dude, it literally
You were
was
the
like
characters.
it was a Bloodborne server, dude. I literally got like hollowed out. It was
The Hollow.
dude, yeah, I did, the beast blood took me. I was like, the second it happened, we picked up a few sticks, tried the power, obviously didn't turn on.
You picked up a few. I thought you were gonna say you picked up a few sticks and tried to make a fire, like
Just
fucking monkeys.
Immediately starts just like twiddling like wood together to make smoke.
Man, make flame.
Oh man, make fire for food. Immediately starts hunting in the reserve behind my house.
Man doesn't know.
Starts throwing.
gas. Revert back to monkey.
Starts sharpening a spear immediately out of a stick.
Everyone just reverts back to fucking animals.
Dude, it was, yeah, so like, it's like 45 minutes after the storm. Like, we've kind of done what we can. It's just a waiting game now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just walked in circles for 4 hours. I did nothing.
Yeah,
There was nothing to do.
it's funny. It's so funny when like a catastrophe like this. I can't speak English, but you know what I mean.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. You can just overlay it.
Yeah. You're saying when a catastrophe.
Thank you for helping me with my retarded brain.
Yeah. How many syllables?
I can't count.
He doesn't know. So yeah, the catastrophe happened.
Yeah, catastrophe. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's alright.
Fuck my brain.
Michael has a tornado in his brain. Michael has a mental tornado. It's like Jimmy Neutron if we put a camera inside your head.
That's what happens. Everyone. Something like that. An event like that. Everyone just turns back to fucking monkey.
Immediately. I mean, it took 45 minutes, Michael. 45 minutes.
You were telling me, it's like, the sun's down. Now I rest.
Dude, like my ancestors, I watched the sun set over the horizon and I just went to bed. I synchronized my sleep pattern with the rising and the
Hey, you
setting
should
of
have
the
just bought
sun.
a little fucking 1500 lamp. Fucking walk around.
Dude, I
with.
wanted to buy a lantern so bad. I wanted to buy like an old like gothic lantern from like the 1500s. Like walk around like a gravekeeper with my little candle.
The darkness wells around this area.
The darkness never wanes. I wanted a lantern so bad, but like, so the sun went down at 8 p.m. and I just went to bed at 8 p.m. and then I woke up when the sun came up.
How long did this last?
So we had no power for all of Sunday, all of Monday, all of Tuesday, and we got power back this morning. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, we got power back this morning. So we had no power for 2.5 days.
So you pretty much had to convert into an animal for 3 days.
Yeah, I was hunting rabbits and shit. I killed the guinea pig. I ate it.
It's dead. I ate it this morning for lunch.
I ate him in one bite. Didn't even cook him.
Yeah, you fucking inhaled him like a vacuum cleaner.
And I was like, nutritious. Dude, we're so dependent on electricity. It's jarring.
Yeah.
Power goes out. Guess what? Throw out everything in the fridge. Fridge doesn't work. Throw it all out. It all started rotting after the first day, right?
Oh yeah, right.
House
yeah.
started smelling like corpses because the chicken, the beef, the steak in the fridge started rotting. Throw it all out. There's now no food. Oh, what am I gonna eat? What, a box of crackers? You can't cook anything. There's no
You just
power.
had to survive on crackers for 3 days.
Oh, and not only that, the 3 closest suburbs to us also had no power, so you couldn't order food. There was no power in DY.
Oh right, so like even like you couldn't even
couldn't
order
order.
like deliver or anything.
You couldn't because they had no power. They literally said, "Sorry, we have no
Couldn't
power.
you-
We can't deliver you food."
Can't get my Uber Eats.
I can't get my Uber Eats. What I do?
What am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna starve.
I guess I'll stop for 3 days.
Yeah, and like,
You're just riding your will, hoping for
dude,
hoping to.
literally, it was like, so that Monday when we had no power, I went to work. I worked my shift from 5:30 a.m. till 11:15 a.m. and I got home at lunchtime, and then I was like, now what?
Now what do I do?
I just sat on my bed until my afternoon shift started, and I went back to work.
Could you use your 4G?
Nope.
Couldn't use your
No
any...
cell phone towers. It was destroyed. The Optus and the Telstra cell phone tower were destroyed. You
Oh.
couldn't call or text people. You couldn't contact people.
I was wondering what happened for the 3 days when I was
Dude,
trying to contact you.
There's nothing. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't text. You couldn't call. You couldn't use data. There was no Wi-Fi, obviously.
You'd probably think that people who are outside the area who know people in this area were probably thinking like, oh, they're
Oh,
dead.
they're dead.
They died.
They're a dead person now. Yeah, it was.
It was a.
Oh yeah, I couldn't text any of my clients. Like they were texting me, and I could just see their like floating message, and I couldn't respond or like fully receive anything.
It came back in like cursed binary.
Yeah.
It's just like
Oh yeah, and like
random demon letters.
Dude, I had
It's
no
like-
way of charging. I had no way of charging my phone, so I had to put my phone on
Oh yeah, you couldn't even charge your
emergency standby, so it was on like bare minimum function. And when you have it on that mode, the screen quality is like 144p. I couldn't read the text that would come through. Like they were literally, it was gibberish. It looked like Matrix language.
It was one bar for each letter.
Yeah, it literally, it looked like a binary code.
Yeah.
I was like squinting, like, I don't know what that says. I don't know who texts me. I was like,
Oh, wow.
doomed. So I ended up, so that Monday night, I was like, I'm going to go for a walk. I want to check out the damage. Yeah, and that's when I saw, I went to my old high school and it was completely destroyed.
This high school was destroyed.
Yeah, it must have been 25 trees knocked over. All the fence. Yeah, good riddance indeed, dude. It was like a prison break. All the fences were knocked down and the front gate was shattered. I was like, dude, this looks like a prison break, like an organized prison break.
I mean, the place already.
Like all the students just like broke down, like, let me out.
They all fucking rioted and fucking broke
Yeah.
like
It looked like a prison riot broke out. Oh, and I, for sure, oh wow, I'm so glad I remembered this. I for sure saw 2 murderers.
What?
For sure.
What do you mean?
I'll put a kidney on it, dude.
Well, I mean, they probably did fucking go back to the animal instincts after what happened to.
Dude, I'm gonna relay what I saw, and I want you to make the judgment whether or not you
All right,
think that these
I'll
people
analyze it for you.
killed someone already or going to someday.
Okay.
But let me set the scene.
Okay.
It's 9 p.m. I'm on my night walk, as I usually am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dodging trees, I'm dodging live power lines, trying not to die. Most of the roads are closed. The police are yelling at me saying, "Why are you walking?" And I'm like, dude, I just
There are
want-"
literally trees falling down.
Dude, the SES was like yelling at me, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, and I literally said to them,
Your
I go,
probability of dying is probably like 70%. Why the fuck are you outside right
every
now?
time someone yelled at me, I went, "I live around the corner." I just
dude.
kept saying, "I'm around the corner. Don't worry, I'm around the corner." I was like 40 minutes from my house.
You just walked. You just kept on walking along. You got your back crunched.
Yeah, I couldn't understand them. I just heard.
Looked at
I just heard.
You you turned your head up to them. You go.
I went. Grabs power line. Bikes it.
Sir, you need to return back home.
So you need to leave. Scutters
into the fucking bush.
slides into the gutter. Penny style, just Penny Dreadful just crosses.
Are you sure you're not the murderer?
So I'm walking around and like I took a bunch of photos, like saw the destroyed school and everything.
Yeah.
Like a few of the walkways were just closed off because there were so many trees down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on my way back, right? So now it's maybe, I don't know, 9:40 p.m. or something. And I'm walking by the school again, on my way home now. And I hear...
A chainsaw. At 9:40.
Just someone starting a chainsaw in the middle of a dark forest. 9:40.
Not
I was
in the school?
No, I was walking through Cromer Park, like the bush track.
Oh. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. And I just heard someone starting a chainsaw. So I obviously immediately take off my headset. I pause my podcast. I go, I need full alert.
You
now.
go full panic mode.
I go full alert. I roll up my sleeves. I'm like, I gotta be ready
Oh,
to
muscles
fight
are
off.
tensed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready to fight off like fucking Michael Myers right now. Like someone is gonna come out of this forest with a chainsaw.
Fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
So
motherfucker.
I get through the park, and I get to the school now. Chainsaw's getting louder and louder. I'm getting closer.
It's following you.
Yeah, I'm getting close to the saw. It's almost like they were walking beside me, but it's pitch black. There's no lights. There's no street lights, Michael. There's no power. There's no street lights. It's pitch black.
Could you even have your fucking phone torch?
No, I was on emergency mode. I couldn't use anything.
You're in a fucking death...
And also, no phone towers, so I couldn't call.
You're just straight up in a death situation. You're straight up in a death horror situation.
Yeah, I started laughing out loud. It was funny. I'm probably going to get chainsawed up tonight.
That's probably why you did it. They probably they were probably the psychos going to kill you. They hear this fucking ominous laugh going,
do your worst, boy.
just like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm sitting there doing the Jameson laugh. I'm doing the J. Jonah Jameson laugh.
Oh my god.
So I get there, I get to the school, I find the guy with the chainsaw.
You find him?
Yeah, he's maybe mid-20s, maybe 30.
He's got skin. He's got a skin mask on him.
Yeah, he's in
an apron on.
he's in
blood all over his chest and body.
He's in black jeans,
Okay.
black shoes, short black shirt, and he's just chainsawing up trees out the front of the school.
Oh.
Not even ones that are like in the way, just like
randomly
fallen over trees, like on the grass, and he's just soaring through them. Okay. You're already thinking he's a murderer, right? Like you're already getting an inkling.
No, I'm just...
Right? You're feeling what I'm feeling.
You know what my first incline was?
What?
He's like, oh, he's probably got Down syndrome or something. He's retarded.
Possibly, but he was using this chainsaw with a lot of efficiency. So
Okay.
I think he was...
Yeah, you never heard of retard strength?
Well, he might have been neurologically damaged.
I'm gonna have to bleep those out. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, you might just want to cut your mic for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bleep that whole thing out.
So, I think he had neurological problems, but not physical ones. Like, I think he was a psychopath.
Right.
Because why is he chainsawing a tree on the grass at 10:40 at night in the middle of nowhere for no reason?
I mean,
now...
hey man, would you do the same if you had a chainsaw in the middle?
No. And if I would at least chop up a useful tree. One that's, I don't know, in the way. He was just doing it on the ground.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Did you forget that it's 9:40 at night?
Hey man,
And there's no
people
power?
Just do. I think you're forgetting where I live though. I think you're
Does it
forgetting.
happen all the time in your realm?
Yeah, dude, this happens all the time. This is what happens when I walk home. I just see someone chainsawing bushes
each other on the
in my
road.
street. Yeah, bro.
They're just chopping each other up.
Dude, I got
on the side
fucking
of the
crack
road.
addicts coming up to me asking for coleslaw. What do you expect? I mean,
What do you expect, man? It's a fun place.
it's a fun fucking area, dude.
So, but here's the kicker. He has an accomplice.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit odd.
Another guy,
Yeah,
full black hoodie. Can't see his face.
both in black.
Yeah, but this guy's got a hoodie on. Full black attire. Guess what he's holding?
What?
A video camera. A giant videographer camera, like a cinema camera.
Oh.
And he's just sitting there, maybe 2 feet from his friend, like right behind his shoulder.
Oh yeah, I remember that night. Oh yeah, that was fun. That was a fun night with that guy.
That was you?
Yeah, man.
You were filming?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta show me the film.
We killed a couple people afterwards.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. So he's just standing there, and he's just filming him with this professional grade cinema camera.
I just want to disregard that sentence now.
Why? What, you think you just incriminated yourself?
Yeah, because like,
Well, maybe don't kill people, Michael.
What if like 5 months down the line, there's like a criminal case, and then there's like these two people, the same two people, like.
Well, buddy, I
Court
hope you have an
murder.
alibi.
No, I didn't fucking. So I'm just gonna
You start
disregard.
making one up? You go to prison for life.
Yeah. Oh my
Basically,
god! Imagine that. Imagine that.
Dude, basically the guy with the camera was 6'9".
Oh, he's 6'9". He was 6'9" inches. I'm fine. They were if they were taller than
No, I'm
five. If
saying
they were
he-
taller
I'm
than 5'8", I'm
No,
good.
no, I'm saying
Well, at
he's-
least taller than 5'8".
I'm saying he's 69. Because remember why he went to prison?
Oh,
Because he filmed something he shouldn't have.
right, yeah.
This guy was the camera
No, I'm just
guy.
saying if they were just above.
No,
height
they were
of-
about 5'8". They were shorter than me. Actually, he had a weird pink streak in his hair now that I think about
weird pink hair on the side.
it. You turned to me, you're like, oh shit. You put your glasses
Why do
on.
you think I was wearing a hoodie?
I didn't want you to see my face.
I don't want to
So
my hair's pretty distinctive.
So I'm 2 streets across from him now, right?
Mm.
So I've backed up. I've crossed the street again.
I would
I
have
was
just
closer
turned the
to
other
them.
way and sprinted.
But now I'm 2 streets away. I stop and I just watch them for a few minutes. Just to see, like,
Yeah, you should just.
what are you doing?
Now you probably look like the psycho just watching in the distance in the dark.
Dude, but you gotta understand the curiosity in my mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why has he got a $10,000 IMAX cinema camera in pitch darkness
man.
filming his friend chop up some sticks with a chainsaw?
They're doing a little horror short film.
I don't think it was a film. I think it was more hands-on documentary.
Maybe hands on,
You know what I mean?
like start of like a.
Maybe a bit of Blair Witch.
I was thinking more of like the guy from like the YouTube channel who killed like his family.
Oh, the one who killed it. Oh no, I'm thinking of the one.
Remember the guy who did
shut
what
up
gu-
his workplace.
I was thinking the guy who like did the like who would review guns and he like shoot up. He showed up and he's like.
There's a few YouTubers.
There's
who've
a
done
few
it.
of them.
There's actually, I know at least 3.
Yeah, I can at least come up with 3 off the top of my head.
There's a few YouTubers who like to shoot up their families. But yeah, that's my fun story. Just hellish, really hellish. And basically, long story short, for the last 3 days, I've been walking in circles, doing nothing, 0 stimuli, and the only time I do anything is when I'm working. So that's cool.
Man. Shit happens. Shit happens when there's no fucking electricity for 3 days. People turn insane.
Sometimes you're just like, dude, let's just get out the cinema camera and I'll just film you cut up some sticks.
Dude, I also have, I can't say without at the end of the story. This whole time I've just been staring with your nipple hanging out.
Dude, just let me know, dude. You gotta blur that.
Probably have to blur when we fucking go to film.
Yeah, dude, we'll have to blur our nips.
That'll be for Patreon only.
Patreon uncensored
What the shit?
nip. Uncensored nip. Okay. Time for the
Grand finale. Grand finale
what
story.
we actually wanted to talk about.
What we really want to talk about.
Spiderman.
It's Spiderman.
Spiderman over here.
Oh man.
Bro. I
Power of
cried.
the sun in the palm of my hand.
The power of the sun in the palm of
Dude,
my
I
hand.
am so happy with that film.
Dude, that was fantastic.
I want to talk. I want to talk about it without any spoilage, but fuck it. This is gonna come out.
No, we're good because this isn't coming out until next Tuesday. So
Fuck it, yeah.
yeah, we're chilling.
We're chill.
Yo, it was amazing.
You haven't seen it by then. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not seeing it. Yeah. I mean, everyone I know's seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen my client who's 71 has seen it. So if he's seen it, you've seen it.
You've probably seen it.
Everyone I know's seen it, so I think we're good.
Absolute chills the whole movie.
I cried.
I lost my voice.
I straight up cried.
I straight up lost my voice. I don't know if you heard me in the cinema when Toby came out in that scene.
Yeah, the voice crack.
Did you hear?
Yeah. Well, so but so did Bingers. You guys both sounded like creatures of the deep.
I love it. The only thing I was disappointed, not because of this actual movie, was actually the audience in the movie. Was the part when Matt Murdock came in, and we both looked at each other like, Yo, it's fucking Matt Murdock. But no one in the audience didn't.
Everyone was like, huh,
who's that?
who the fuck's this guy? Why'd he catch that brick? Dude, I literally turned to my girlfriend. I was like, it's Daredevil!
So who's this fucking blind guy?
She goes, you mean Ben Affleck? I was like,
The memories.
The memories.
God, 2002 Daredevil. What a fucking
But honestly,
film.
I can't believe they just did that to us. I can't believe they just opened the film with Matthew Murdock just in the MC. You can't just do that.
I mean, they did.
Dude, it was 7 minutes in. They were just like, oh yeah, by the way, he's in the whole show's canon.
Yep, he's canon.
They're like Netflix, Daredevil season 1 through 3, canon. Don't worry about it.
Mark,
Don't worry about it, baby.
We got a
Wait for the big
we got a
fat
friend
guy.
Bingus who's a fucking Marvel fanatic, and he was telling me, he was like, oh yeah, Kingpin, he's in Hawkeye. I'm like, oh well, I guess then fucking Daredevil's gonna be in.
Yeah, the big fat guy. That's
The
what I'm
big fat
saying.
guy,
I
yeah.
can't wait. Vanessa, I'm a gamer. Vanessa, I'm sorry. Past my bedtime, but I'm a gamer. I'm so sad I never found that Kingpin meme again. That was my favorite meme of all. It doesn't exist. It's been wiped off the face of the internet. I'm so sad.
It is. It's gone. It's gone forever.
It's gone forever. But that Vanessa meme where Kingpin does a monologue about being a gamer is the best. Vanessa, it's my bedtime. It's my bedtime, Vanessa. I need a glass of milky and a kiss goodnight, Vanessa. Warm, chocolate, milky.
Oh no, but
This
okay.
is my favorite painting, Vanessa.
Keep it on track with Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay. What were your favorite moments besides Daredevil? Obviously
Tobey
coming
Maguire.
in, brilliant. Also, I loved Andrew Garfield. I know some people didn't like that they changed his personality a lot from the Amazing Spider-Man films.
Yeah,
I liked him.
his personality kind of was a bit different.
No, it was totally changed. That's the first thing, dude. My girlfriend noticed it. She's seen Amazing Spider-Man 1 once, and she was like, "Oh, he was acting different." I was like, "Yeah, they clearly
Kind of gave him a
made
bit more.
him more jovial. They made him the silly younger brother."
Yeah.
I love you guys. Like they changed his character because he's like in the Amazing Spider-Man's he's like a cocky version.
Yeah, he's
of
like
Spider-Man.
a cocky, like cool, like skater dude.
He's more verbose than compared to Toby.
He was
at
more
least, 'cause
like-
Toby was like a dunce. He's like an idiot. He's an actual idiot.
Yeah, it was like what I expected
banging
Toby
on
to
the
be.
bus.
See, it's like,
Stop the bus!
hey, stop the bus! Oh my god. Peter, how are you?
I cried,
better.
dude. It was beautiful.
That was
dude.
actually a beautiful scene. Trying to do better.
Trying to do better.
I know, but that
Rosie, I love this boy.
See, there was a tear in my eye when Toby showed up, but I straight up bawled out crying when they all meet each other for the first time, and it was like, with great power, and then Toby
Yeah.
stops him and goes,
Yeah.
with comes great responsibility. I was like,
Damn, I felt that, man.
I really felt that.
I mean, it really doesn't feel real that we actually got that. That we actually got to see our childhood Spider-Man come back on the big screen.
It's not like they nostalgia baited the movie. Like, the movie never felt like just nostalgia bait.
No, it never felt like it was shoehorned.
Yeah.
It really felt like it was
like they had a purpose in the narrative.
Yeah, like it was a natural flow to the story.
Yeah.
It really didn't feel real after I left. I was like, man, that's my Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that's Toby.
That's the Spider-Man I grew up with.
My dad took me to the theater when I was 9 to go see that film. That's wild. I was 9 and my dad was like, let's go see this new Spider-Man thing. What's this all about? And that's where it started.
That's where it is, bro.
And now he's back on the big screen, baby.
I'm back, baby!
I'm back!
My back, dude. I remember
so many memes.
I remember saying this. I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but I remember saying it, going like, they better have like a bunch of like old Toby memes, they did.
And they did it.
They fucking did it.
They did so many. They did Power of the Sun, Palm My Hand.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
I'm something of a scientist myself, which was just, I mean, that really did just feel like for us.
Yeah.
Like when that happened, I was like, you know what the
you knew what the fuck.
You know what's up. You know what's up.
That's what I love. They knew what was up.
Yeah, they knew how to hit the beats.
Yeah.
And they did it fantastically. Like even the way that they made Flint Marko so intertwined with the story and like an important character, whereas most people on Earth are like, who's Sandman?
Yeah. No.
Who's Sandman? Spider-Man 3 was the least
I felt like
watched
they
of
were
Toby's
more
films.
like the backbenchers of the movie, but still, like
No, but I'm saying like the fact that they still found a way to have them in the movie and serve a purpose.
Yeah.
When like most people who saw that film would be like, who
this
is
guy?
Sandman? But for us, it was like, yo,
oh
Flint's
shit,
back, baby.
It's Flint Marko.
Not a bad guy. Just had bad luck.
I forgive you.
I forgive you. Turns to ash.
Okay, I want to say, did you notice in the movie that they recaptured scenes from the old previous Spider movies and put that in the movie?
What?
No, you didn't notice it?
No, when? What?
Okay, so the first one is when they cure Sandman, and you know when he looks at his hand?
Yeah.
It's the same scene when like he looks at his hand when he gets like, oh, what bit is it? In Spider-Man 3.
Is that the part when he falls into the collider and like he's getting his like body back and his ring, his pendant of his daughter?
And then with the lizard, when he's like on the building.
That one I saw. I saw someone pointed out the lizard scene was recaptured.
Same was the Sandman one.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they didn't get the actors. They just recaptured the scenes.
Wow. Yeah, it was super flawless.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell, man.
I noticed like immediately.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
I know this scene. yo. Yeah, I mean, wow. It really is like.
Nah, yeah.
They fucking nailed that shit, man.
That bit.
Damn.
The bit, but like, I just loved like the bit when Toby and Otto just meet each other again.
Peter, how are you, my boy? Trying to do better.
Oh! Just like,
no. Ha!
She just fucking knocks him. No, but
Butterfingers.
Okay, hands down, Willem Dafoe just nailed.
I can't believe. Do you know that he performed all of his own stunts?
Yeah.
He's 66, Michael.
He fucking did that.
He's 66, and dude, he goes. Willem Dafoe said in an interview that he understood the physicality of the Goblin more than anyone, and he didn't want a stunt double for that reason.
And I loved it that they just didn't need to use the mask. Like his face just is perfect.
He's Goblin.
He's just he's
Goblin. He's Goblin, man.
But like he doesn't. Willem Dafoe didn't need the mask to show that he was the Goblin, the Green Goblin.
No, it was more imposing than having a mask.
Yeah, it was
like,
it was more dramatic.
And I love the motif of like, once he broke the mask, now the Goblin's within him.
Yeah.
The Goblin isn't a suit anymore.
Isn't in the suit, it's him.
It's him. When he broke that mask, he doomed himself. Now the Goblin's in control. I was like, damn, that's deep, dude. The Goblin's got him.
Goblin's got him.
Peter.
But that building fight scene was such
Incredible.
a great, yeah.
It was awesome.
And then the end fight scene, just as good.
Oh yeah, when Toby catches the glider.
Yeah, when Toby catches the glider.
And I was like, oh man, dude. He's like, you don't want blood on your hands, boy.
No.
You don't understand.
You don't understand, man. And then when he fucking got stabbed, I was like, you did not just fucking kill my boy.
Dude, I literally was like, I was sitting in the theater. I was like, it was going so well, and now I have to kill all these people. I have to burn down the theater.
Yeah.
We were going so well.
I was like, dude, I guess I gotta get the gasoline out of my bag.
I was like, well... I literally was like, you can't be serious.
I was like, it was going so well.
Yeah, it was like, if they killed him, I probably would have cried for like an hour.
I don't think I would. I think I would still be. I think right now, as we're recording, I still would be crying.
Yeah, I would be unfeeling for a long time. Like, how dare you do that shit, man?
No, yeah.
But the movie was just, I mean, it was flawless. It was brilliant. I mean, I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm watching it again.
I'm going to watch it again.
I'm going to do it on DMT.
DMT? Just like trip the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, just that first scene when Andrew and Toby show up in the house, I was like...
Going on DMT on that movie with like the mirror dimension and then like the fucking dimensions breaking.
They pulled out all the stops. They really threw all their eggs in one basket. They did like the most elaborate, longest like Doctor Strange dimension altered scene.
Mm-hmm.
They had all the villains from Spider-Man, all the Spider-Men, and they had reality shattering.
Yeah,
they just were like, let's just use it all.
Use all of
There's
it.
like every idea we've ever had, just put it in one movie. And it somehow worked.
It did.
And it didn't feel like clouded or fogged. It felt fluid.
No, it felt pretty fluid.
Like I was watching that one scene. I was like, how is Jamie Foxx?
How is he not bald?
Yeah, I was like, how is Jamie?
How do you get his hair back?
How's he black again?
Yeah, how's he black again?
No, I was like,
yo, I thought this man was blue.
I was like, how is Electro having banter with the lizard and it feels normal? I was like, what is happening? How did they do that?
What they did with Electro was like fucking...
Oh, it was great. It was the right move.
Oh,
right call. Don't make him blue.
Yeah, don't make him
Bad
blue.
call, dude.
No, I just love what they did with the comic accurate like electricity.
Yeah,
like,
that was cool. Yeah, when it made his mask when he was shooting lightning.
Yeah, that was cool. That was definitely.
I love when Otto just grabs him and just fucking, he fucking rips out his arc reactor.
Yeah.
Otto just fucking team killed, dude.
Okay, I want to talk about also the most important scene when May dies. That was really heartfelt.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I was pretty unaffected by that.
Really?
I don't know. I never felt as.
It wasn't okay. It wasn't as emotionally capturing as the first, like Uncle Ben.
Didn't you feel like not just Uncle Ben, but Aunt May in the Toby films? She's so fragile and so helpless that like when anything happens to her, like when even like now,
man, she's the hot
like,
Skippy Ann.
Like now, when I look back on it, it's funny. But when I was a kid and she was rolling around going, "Those horrible yellow eyes," horrible. But as a kid, I was like emotional in that.
I was more like terrified. I was more terrified.
I was like, dude, poor Aunt May's freaking traumatized. I was like, they've traumatized this poor old lady.
Well, yeah, Sam Raimi was a horror filmmaker, so it was more traumatizing.
Yeah, the Goblin has a knack for traumatizing.
Well, yeah.
Aunt May's.
Yeah, what the fuck? What's up with fucking Will Dafoe and him killing, like, fucking coming after Aunt May all the time?
Killing Aunt May, dude. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen enough of this Aunt May. I don't know why.
Yeah,
maybe
but that's the same. It was the same with MJ. With MJ, with the previous film, I couldn't see them. Like, there was the connection between Tom Holland and Zendaya as playing MJ and Peter.
You mean Far From Home?
Yeah, Far From Home, the one before this one.
Bro.
I was like, yeah, there's nothing there. But they actually, like, they did it this time.
They did it much better. Yeah. I agree. But I actually felt like kind of bummed out for Ned's character. I don't know why, but he seems less. His and Peter's friendship felt more forced in this movie.
It did.
It felt like Someone
Also-
was poking them to be friends.
There was one flaw in that movie that I will say is like, okay, so he can do wizard abilities now. They just pulled that out of the fucking thing.
Yeah, well, he's Ned. Why not? They're just like, yeah, he's a
guess,
wizard.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's like that's what Marvel does, really.
Yeah, they're
though.
just like, whatever. Everyone's a wizard. It
like-
doesn't matter.
I was talking to this with Bingus. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to see another MCU movie after this.
Yeah, literally. Like, I mean, I've already missed the last 7 Marvel
same.
films. Like, I
I haven't seen Black Widow. I haven't seen Captain Marvel. I haven't seen Shangri-La. No, I mean,
Shang-Chi, yeah.
Shang-Chi, Shangri-La.
yeah, I
Shang-Chi. I haven't seen the Hawkeye series. Haven't seen, I don't know, whatever the fuck.
yeah, there's a bunch. Did Eternals come out? Or was that coming out?
I haven't seen Eternals.
I haven't seen that. That came
I haven't
out.
seen Eternals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I've missed like 7 at this point. Like,
Yeah, I just don't.
It
Like,
really,
I just
dude,
don't care anymore about
actually-
Marvel films.
It actually started with Captain Marvel. It was the first one I missed.
Yeah, it probably was.
No, I'm serious. That's the first one I ever missed. Ever. And
Like,
I never saw it.
But like, I watched the Loki series because of Tom Hiddleston. That's why. But the other ones, I just.
Yeah, I only watched WandaVision because my girlfriend loved it, which I was like, oh, this is cool that she's into one of these shows, so
Yeah.
I'll watch it. And then I watched Loki. So
Like, I tried to get into What If, couldn't watch that.
yeah, never clicked on it. Yeah, I wasn't bothered.
It was like after the original crew, it's like,
Yeah, I'm kind of like.
But also, I'm just not interested in Marvel films anymore. Like,
Yeah.
besides Spider-Man, like, I'll see your next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, because you saw that they greenlit the next 3.
They've greenlit it. They're apparently there's a fan campaign trying to greenlight Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, so I saw the clarification. Apparently, Tom Holland's contract says he signed up for 6 films, but that doesn't mean that they'll make another 3. But it's a potential that they'll make another 3 Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, sure.
It'd be 6 Tom Holland Spider-Man films. Dude, I would love the Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah,
I would vibe with that.
I'll watch that.
I like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think they fumbled Electro, but other than that, I enjoyed the film. I had a good old time with it.
Yeah.
Are we out of time? We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Running out of space on the old lappy top. So, hope you enjoyed. We're gonna probably miss a week in here somewhere. But yeah, we'll do episode 25, and after that, some upgrades, people. Upgrades.
We're gonna have a new setup. We're gonna have a fucking.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be made by Big World.
It's gonna be made. It's gonna be made by.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.